Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. We're gonna try this one more again. Hey peeps, it's Perk, and today we are back with Doki Doki Literature Club on a Storytime Saturday. And yes, it's been a minute since we've gotten back to this game, but there's a reason behind it. It's been giving me all sorts of recording issues. So honestly, this may or may not end up making it, and god damn, I really hope it does. I've been fucking up with story times because all of my things that I've tried to record have been really like screwing up, and I don't know why, but it's just been a bad set of events. But this time we are back with Doki Doki Literature Club, and hopefully anything that happens here will be enough that I can still record it and make it for you guys to be able to see. Now, with all that being said, if this fucks up at any moment, I might post what I have and then tell you guys that that's the end of Doki Doki, which would really suck because I might end up having to play it on my own, but I really do hope that I can play through this with you guys on the channel. But this is also going to be the start of the new format where it's going to be a little bit shorter and all that good shit. In case you missed that video, it'll be a little bit shorter, but which means it will go for longer as far as like how long it takes to finish the game. But I am excited because I think that this will be a really good change. Nonetheless, I'm not going to sit here and ramble the whole damn time. Let's get to the fucking game, shall we? Now, before I say anything, I do remember that we were here last. We were here. We have to choose exactly who we're gonna help, and because I did play through some of it and it just didn't record, I chose Yuri last time, and honestly I want to choose her again because I just really like Yuri. I've decided more than anything I really want to try to get with Yuri. I like Sayori and all, but we're gonna try to go with Yuri, and hopefully this will be a good choice because fuck off, I really like, she's adorable, she's goddamn fantastic. I like her, so we're gonna choose Yuri. Of course I'm gonna go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. Hold on, give me just a second. I have to record stuff, but I will be back. Alright, sorry about that. Ugh! So you'll be helping Yuri then? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit for overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everybody can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Well, stop being a little Sour Patch Kid. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, I'm not, well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Xavier? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how this turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? It froze. It was doing a weird thing. Sorry. Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No! That's not what I meant to, at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Xavier picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried. She said something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah! That's a Sayori voice, isn't it? I haven't done Sayori's voice in a very long time. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday? Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate. That was not me voicing, that was me having a voice crack. Excuse me. That was gross. That was really gross. I'm sorry that y'all had to witness. Y'all had to bear witness to that. I'm sorry. Don't underestimate yourself, Xavier. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. That's the thing. I want to do that. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. As I fix lights because I'm so professional with this. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I'm funking right now, excuse me. I can't believe this. Yuri is gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. So, I'm not sure if you guys are able to see it depending on how I cut this video, but sometimes the frames start to freeze up and I don't understand why. And that's one of the things that I was like having issues with. So hopefully it isn't ruining the experience for you guys. If so, let me know. But it's one of those things. I'm not sure if you guys saw it or not, but I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when she's just the two of us. When it's just the two of us, because I speak English well. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried or in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Hell no, we're going over to her house. I say that because I already know exactly how this part plays out because I've done this before. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often, we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I'm assuming she's upstairs in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori. Hi, Xavier! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, really, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I'd end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Don't hide behind that petite, the cute smile. No. Nay. You shall not. You shan't. I see what you're doing, Sayori, and we're not gonna let this happen right now, okay? We're gonna see through this bullshit that is in the facial region that you're just like all over. I'm gonna need this to stop. There's some serious shit going on, alright? I need to talk to you. Aren't you supposed to be with Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Huh, that's true. I still say that's a weird thing. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep! There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Xavier. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't be all worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. You can't say it wants to torture me and then smile and crack. That's creepy. Sayori, I'm gonna need you to not. Sayori. I grab Sayori by her shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sierra gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Xavier. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Xavier? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I know fully how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me her entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it at all, Xavier. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have wasted your effort in caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, I feel like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why it's doing the little frame thing. Hold on. Let it clear up. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Xavier. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is as if everything could have been like it was. Like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you the horrible person that I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. I know you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. She's getting all teary-eyed and crying, and it feels, man. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. That stupid frame thing, I don't get it. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Xavier. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Xavier? Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me! We're doing this, bitch! Please don't do this! Xavier! Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Oh, that's not Sayori. That is me. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Although I don't get why they put a black screen here. I feel like it didn't add as much as it could have if it was like a crying Sayori face. Like one of those up close shots that they usually do. I feel like that would have really added for this, but I don't know. I don't understand any of my feelings, Xavier. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Oh, don't bring 3 days grace into this. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my place. It's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good day. Today would be a good day for me. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is all about to come over. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying so much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? God, that sweater does wonders. Sends my mind racing. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you then hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. She was too busy thinking about this dick. Okay. It should be common sense to her, but, it should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room for a little pre-boning foreplay, as we all do. Is that not what we're doing? Oh, it's not what yeah, we're working on stuff. Forgot. That's what we're doing, not Pork and Yuri. That's it. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Ah, yeah! I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. It would have been really embarrassing for you to see my room while it was a mess. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! That's my porn stash! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. You don't want to look at my porn. Too much porn. It's like at least 50 pounds of porn. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's floppy disks of porn. Don't do it. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her arms firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure to keep track of them. So, should we get started? I mean, I got a dick, you got a mouth, sorry. Mine's all in the gutter, ain't it? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Enhancements. There we go. Atmospheric enhancements? Yeah, just make me say it again, game. Fuck you. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for the cupcakes, I guess. My mic is doing a thing. It's weird, and I don't like it. There we go. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Huh? Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. We've got lubes over here, we got condoms over here, we've got all the good fixins that make for a sexy time. Because that's relaxing. That's not what she's gonna say, but I hoped it was. Okay? Fuck off. I wanted it to be, damn it. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. I'm dumb. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. Oh my god, I'm feeling all weird. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, this smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? Passionate sex, maybe? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps your body feel them flow through your body. Wait, what? That wasn't how English works. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. There you go. That's how that works. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? Does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will all this be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri's giggling with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed now that it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement that she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. She's a geek. I like it. I like it. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. She's a geek. I like her a lot. Here's a marker, Xavier. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah, well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yes, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Girl, me too! Let me tell you about my knife collection. So, this is actually real life shit. I actually do have a collection of many knives that has not been added to in a very long time, and I need a new knife. I need to buy a new knife. I have the money. I should buy a new knife. This is me making bad decisions, but in a video. I'm probably gonna buy a new knife soon. I want a new knife. Story, yes. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where did you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Xavier! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It could cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. A closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks. Oh yeah, she does this. This is weird. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head. Her face is burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Ooh. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Xavier! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Xavier. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird. You're lucky you have boobs. Continue. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbons like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we lie them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you really ready? Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri has asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of these tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then I bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little bit red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so
let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So,
I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors of the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of colors across the banner to serve as a color guide as we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels like a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I don't usually even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something as simple as like reading, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. I just like having friends next to me that makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about a lot of things, like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience we have with someone can make me happy.
I feel the same way.
Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands at it in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. I'm just startled, that's all.
Sorry, I should have asked for you to get it for me.
It's not your fault.
Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll go get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel and then dampen it with hot water. I turn to my room and kneel back down in front of her. See, like one of these, but with Sayori when she was crying would have been a little more effective, I feel like. Nonetheless, here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I don't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Huh?
Just for a little longer.
It feels really nice.
It feels really nice.
Ah. I kept my hands still as against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Nah, fam, it's called You Should Kiss the Girl. Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist and send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than I was expecting just moments ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. Can you hear my parents outside? Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected.
I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. 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 Listen to me as I go through about 17 different voices. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we would have a little extra time after finishing work. That way we could fuck. I mean, well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with her friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this has to be the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for helping me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Xavier. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Wait, girl, I kind of like that about you. You know, I like that about you too, you know what I'm saying? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Oh yeah, I forgot. Fucking cockblock. Hi, Xavier. Sayori? Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Xavier. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be able to we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after that. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you make such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Xavier? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Xavier. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have had to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have had to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before, it was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. Put my hand on her shoulder to reassure. I'm scared, Xavier. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Xavier, I like you so much that I want to die. That's not a good thing to say. That's how I feel. That's still not how you should. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. And that's where we're going to end this. Guys, that's where we're going to end this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, we're put in a position where we have to tell her either we love her or that she's my dearest friend. Obviously, I really like Yuri, but I don't want to hurt Sayori because obviously she's got this huge crush. I don't know what to do. Y'all tell me down in the comments down below, y'all. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. If you guys had any issues with any of the video and you just don't like the way that it looks, let me know and I will try my best to fix it. If I can't fix it, then we will switch off to another visual novel and have a good time there as well. Nonetheless, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.